Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK, and it's that time again.
Yay.
Time for us to watch our ever shrinking yellows.
You say that, you say ever shrinking like it's a bad thing, though.
Oh no, I don't.
Anyway, what's first on the docket today, Rizzo?
So first on the docket today is Fairy Gone.
Which, ironically, is still here. Hey, we're 4 weeks in, I haven't made that joke yet. Wait, I think I might have. I don't know.
You say ironically is still here. I say surprisingly is still here.
Ooh. I was trying to be nice.
We will be doing fruits baskets after Fairy Gone, just because that's the normal order of things as we had it last week.
It's kind of how today's worked out, though. It's going to be done as a separate, proper, standalone reaction series starting next week. Next Friday, to be exact.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So there's that to look forward to.
I'm wondering if this is interfering with the mic.
Yeah, it should be off.
We have been in our little pre-show chat. We've had some connectivity issues with the microphone.
No, I was talking about
YouTube.
I was talking about the fact that
there was a big fucking computer screen sitting in between us and the mic.
Can you hear us better?
No. Do you not have the big thing? The big black thing in front of your face.
I want a giant Pika hammer for that one.
I'm not judging. It's the weekend. Awesome sauce. Awesome.
Well, that's good. Otherwise, we were just talking for nothing.
Also, we have a 15-minute delay, or 15-second delay.
But after Fruits Basket, we'll be hitting Kenja no Mago, which is another surprisingly still here series. And then Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Well, okay, to be fair, most yellows, if they make it past week 3, if they're either really good or we're probably on the fence about them, I dare say.
Yeah. Kenja no Mago is a really weird one, because normally I would just drop a series that's so obviously speeding through all its material, but I don't dislike it, which is strange.
Because usually when it comes to adaptations of printed material, you like faithfulness to the source.
Yeah, if it speeds through the material, then it's usually bad. So
yeah,
we'll see how much longer Kenja no Mago lasts.
How about another one, Kimetsu no Yaiba? What are opinions on that?
Kimetsu no Yaiba, I don't know. I'm not knocking it for the story or knocking it for the art or anything, but the last episode very, very much so did not grab me.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat there. I like what it could be. I don't like what it is so far, which is one long training montage and origin story. You knocked over Mordred.
Not the computer.
No,
I didn't hear a thud.
She was down before that.
Down. Yeah.
Anyway, let's see.
Catching a met, yo. Oh, Ryu. You're so funny.
Episode 4 of Kimetsu no Yaiba was by far the best. Well, we'll see.
Yep. But anyway, so I guess we're going to go ahead and start off with Fairy Gone.
Nero didn't like what in general? I'm sorry. I didn't quite see
Kimetsu or Kenjo?
Yeah, which one are you talking about there, Nero?
So we get everything else set up.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
I wouldn't say I hated it. It's definitely a oddball for me.
Yeah, it's good in some aspects. Doesn't live up to expectations in others. Again, it's something I think as a panel we're pretty on the fence about. Well, not me. I say drop everything and focus more on our ever-growing backlog, but that's just me.
We don't talk about backlog on the yellow stream.
Well, we're thinking about doing a combo because the yellow's been shrinking. The stream isn't as strong as it used to be. Consult your
Definitely
doctor.
running out of power.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fairy Gone, episode 4.
Yeah, let's pump this one out. Yeah, don't get pissed off.
You done with the yellow stream jokes?
How long do we plan to stream? Well, I know we're gonna do all our yellows, but DK has to go to work in what? About 4 hours.
Yeah.
Total. So
We're
definitely cutting off before that point.
But I mean,
we'll definitely get all of our yellows done.
Yeah.
We'll see if we want to go.
If y'all want to do some stuff without me, cool. That's all good. Though understandable if you don't. I am kind of life of the party sometimes. Let's get this started.
Contain your ego a little bit.
All that hammering got my head big.
Anyway, so we got episode 4 of Fairy Gone.
Let's do it.
How many of you guys actually watched this?
None. Let's drop it.
Because I have a feeling that most people drop this series by now. We're suckers for punishment.
Well,
It's not a bad series. It's just kind of a...
Not that good
there.
either. Yeah, meh. In a word.
So...
Main character's kind of persona non grata, really. It's kind of there. Anyway, so let's get it rolling.
Anyway, so starting episode 4 of Fairy Gone in 3,
2,
1.
let's jam.
Funimation, you should be suing. So, Sweetie or Bluesy Fruzy? Which name sounds more ridiculous?
Well, I mean, they all have these weird-ass code names. So.
Or names.
Yeah.
Nicknames.
Or actual names. I can't tell which.
See, they give these secret agents very funny names. Peculiar names, like Dizzy Dean, and his brother Daffy Dean, and their French cousin, Gouffet. Codename Fairies Next Door. Number 1! Who feels old now?
Yeah.
Wouldn't exactly call this a cold opening. Bro. No, you just need a really big fan. The challenger appears. She do.
That ass though?
That ass though. But she's the main character.
Can you though?
Apparently not.
It was a fake.
It was a fake the whole time.
Just waiting for it. The thief got away. You know, motherfucking Pompadour from last week. Bruh.
Dear Diary. Nope.
No.
Nope. I can't force myself to make that joke.
Also, you've seen how protective her fairy is of her. I mean, you think getting burned for the sake of getting some, hurts enough. Okay, I'm going to finish that joke right there.
Just nope. Nope.
Yeah, no. I can't force myself to finish that joke.
Yeah, wait on the Kimetsu no Yaiba. I mean, it's coming in the stream. I mean,
Soon. Patience.
we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We must get through other decidedly mediocre anime first.
Also, still a better love story than well,
And what an impression it's made.
God, I forgot what that dang witch.
That's how you do a flashback. Damn near ludicrous speed montage.
Oh, all right. Izetta the Last Witch. That's one.
Ah.
Still a better love story than that.
Actually, if you want to be really mean about it, Twilight was a better love story than Izetta.
Ouch.
Because Twilight's at least attempts to structure the development of a romance. Izetta just kind of happens. Oh, don't worry. We have.
Are we talking about Izetta now?
We're fair.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Well, I mean, up until the latter third of Izetta, it was like anime of the year.
I wouldn't say that.
It was amazing.
It was highly entertaining.
It was highly
Or
entertaining.
at least anime of the season. It was up there. I mean, we were praising it left and right. Absolutely loved it. And then it just...
Yes, Nero. Yes, Nero.
You heard right. And yes, I mean that with all the derision that was implied.
Yeah, episode 3, episode 4 with the dang tea party.
That was a little ridiculous, but really that secondary one-shot romantic subplot, that was the beginning of the end for me. Oh. Right. Because you can tell exactly whose button was on whose shirt.
Well, I mean, you kind of can based off the design of the button.
Oh, so it's not a fake. Ulterior motive, and it doesn't involve getting some. Good for you, old man. Yo, we're in happy pants, yo. Honey, you're only my sub Saturday nights, meet me in the dungeon.
Phew. Dang, Marok.
Hmm?
Marok, alright, here we go. By the end, the romance was my favorite part of Izetta. That's how I had that low an opinion of it.
Damn, boy.
Yikes.
Real says, I like Yaiba. I felt it got in the way of Izetta's story.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Okay, I look at the subordinate character. She reminds me of what's her name? One military chick from Spaceballs, who catches Mel Brooks off guard while he's on the urinal.
Oh no, I hear Lolly. Okay, maybe not Lolly, just really high pitched voice. Who are these two?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Also, hi, Keaton. Didn't know you were there, but I knew for damn sure you'd get what I was putting down. Okay. Not long enough. You fail. F minus minus. Again, has anyone verified that it wasn't a fake? These things are kind of important. What'd I say? Fucking called it! Oh. Well, then you don't know for sure. Bruh.
Are you guys ready for next Saturday? Huh.
Someone's making fakes. Let's go find them.
That's not shifty at all.
Why is it the Black Fairy tome? Probably because there was a lot of shooting involved in this retrieval.
Why can't it be the bad tone? Oh, God. Yeah, writers are too lazy in naming, so they pick different colors. Yeah.
what is it, like red, blue, and green? And
Red, blue, green, brown, and black.
Veronica looking like she's about ready to slay some titans. Is she eating or filming or recording hentai dubbing?
I wouldn't say I was really hyped.
There's more of a passing interest.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Not at all. Sketch factor max. Holy catchphrase, Batman. There's a brothel down the street. Bye. Boom. Oh, she's jelly. And that's where it begins.
And
Gone. The thing they were guarding.
God, you guys are terrible.
Well, she is a rookie and Free is kind of an idiot.
Yeah. Some teamwork that was. Yeah.
Right? Holy crap. That might have been the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Stupidity driving the story. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Definitely reminded of the Nord tombs in Skyrim. I'm just waiting for some Draugr to creep up. Don't worry, I don't think he's gonna mind. Ow! Interesting weapon choice. Again, welcome to being a main character.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Our OBS shows our stream health at green.
Okay. But I don't know. Yep.
Well, now. Oh, great.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That weapon is definitely not rated for CQB.
I always find it weird when people say things like that.
Don't call they insist on being called a certain name.
Yeah, and they insist
Yeah.
on
Oh, that is good and creepy.
Oh, that dude is very creepy. Ow.
Cool. Now you have a weapon.
I did not want to hear that in my ear ever again.
Some kind of jamming thing on the...
No, she hasn't
I mean, she's been fairly injured this episode.
True. Yeah. Nah.
Dynamic entry.
Not where I want a flashback to be.
Not where I want a cliffhanger to be either. So once again, going with the villain or villains, this case of the week.
Yeah. Before the last, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 seconds of the ending, I would have said that I thoroughly hated that episode. As it is, at least that last little bit was cool.
That was
It was very scene. Everything else was kind of slow.
Yeah, this was really meh. And some of the decisions of the characters really pissed me off.
I mean, even if you're not friggin' god tier operator, apparently Free is able to, remember the kind of buttons on someone's shirt in the middle of combat after he sees a good hour later.
I mean, it's not that. It's the fact that they make men's and women's clothing differently. Well, so you could probably tell that was probably wasn't the same type of button that was on her shirt.
But what I'm getting at by saying all that, even if you're, as observant and as experienced a combatant as Free is, or even if you're not that, you would at least know to keep your hands on very vital cargo if you're eating in a public cafe.
That part that part may have ruined this series for me.
Yeah, that's
right now, because that was the stupidest fucking thing that I've ever fucking seen.
That's just common sense. If you've traveled outside your home in the last ever, you would think that it would be a good idea to keep a hand on your shit.
Right, especially if you got something that's that vitally important.
Right.
Why would you leave it where somebody else can get to it?
A matter of national security, of international diplomacy. That's the kind of thing the Black Fairy Tome is in this world, right?
I mean, they had the suitcase on the outside of the table. That is a definitively bad choice,
right?
If you had to be discreet and keep handcuffs off the suitcase,
put the loops of the handles through a chair leg,
or
on the
inside,
like by the wall,
or put it between your legs to where you have your feet on both sides.
Right,
of it.
so all of a sudden, creepy Mr. Artist Jonathan has to reach down there, and you'd kind of notice by that point,
right?
I'm not even asking for common sense here. I'm asking for an IQ above 70.
Well, I'm asking for an IQ above 50.
I think that stuff like that does take a little bit of training, I suppose.
Okay, if it were Marlia, right? If it were our main character, maybe kind of, sort of. But that's a stretch.
Maybe I'd be a little bit more understanding. Maybe.
If she was the one responsible. But
that'd still be pretty dumb.
It was Free who fucked up royally here. That's what makes it worse. So.
Yeah. All I'm asking for is a room temperature IQ in fucking Celsius.
When you get outsmarted by rocks, no.
Was it outside? Yes.
Freshwater specifically, I think it's either a catchphrase or a distraction. Maybe it's like, okay, you order something a certain way and then the waiter has to take their time to get it. Or
I don't know.
Maybe it's just a catchphrase or a quirk.
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't really care at that point. Yeah.
Literally, the only part of the episode that I found interesting was at the very end when Veronica jumped through the fucking stained glass. That was a really cool, badass shot.
Reminds me a lot of the first fight between Spike and Vicious and Cowboy Bebop.
Himiko, we are watching Big Guys Stray Dogs. We just haven't gotten to it in a while. We do have one episode of it ready to come out. We just need to put it out. Should be coming out tonight. Not sure, Keaton. Let's talk privately about that.
Yeah, please refrain from putting real life issues and things online. Back it.
Please. And thank you.
It's a security hazard.
Well, not really in this case, but still.
But yeah, I did not like that.
Yeah.
If we didn't watch another episode of the series, I wouldn't feel that bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, that's because something I've said a lot this season.
Hey, if it's bad, it's bad. You can't really help it at that point.
I wouldn't be surprised if the other two series on this list go the same way.
Oh.
No, yeah, I wouldn't either, to be completely honest.
So I think then, and calling a quick vote, we can probably agree Fairy Gone is gone.
Well, I'm the only outlier because I enjoy the series.
Because werewolf.
But no, actually, it's
no. I like the idea of the series. I'm just not really agreeing with the execution up to this point.
Actually, I feel the same way about this series as I did feel for Kimetsu no Yaiba. I like what it could be. I love what it could be. I hate what it's shown me so far.
Pretty much.
Which is fuck
all. Like, for me, I'm not hating what it's showing me. I'm just... It could do better. That's all it is for me.
Yeah, they don't need to be me. My vote doesn't matter on this anyway.
Yeah, as it turns out, it's DK's vote that never matters. Because we know what his vote is.
Fucking drop it. We have a big backlog to do. It's always... Come on now. We've been doing this for how many years?
Yeah, I don't know. I might give it one more episode, but man... I haven't not been impressed with what it's shown me so far. And I really want to like the show, too, because I like the aesthetic. And I like...
Sort of Attack on Titan, Van Helsing, kind of...
Yeah.
Almost Victorian era, shall we say?
Yeah. Kind of almost like...
I need more of that stuff. I don't
turn of the century type stuff.
I don't get enough of that kind of stuff.
But, yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
For Faragon, PA Works.
Yeah. I believe it's a PA Works original, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Which makes it even more disappointing for me. Because I very often like PA Works original series. They usually do a good job.
Anyhow.
We're too hard to please.
Sometimes we're really easy to please. Other times we can be very, very critical. In this case, there's just so much potential here.
Josh, we're probably not going to pick up any more series from this season. What we'll do with our extra time is going to be entirely given to backlog. Because it needs it.
AOB.
It never ends.
Attack on backlog.
Kill the bitch.
5 fairy scholars are the official creators, i.e. writers don't want to be easily identified.
Yeah, but we can find out where the PA Works office is, so send your bricks there. Anyhow.
Yeah. So, yeah, as we said, we are going to do an episode of Fruits Basket on this stream. Because time, I guess. But next week we'll be doing it as a regular series. So.
Yeah.
You didn't like Charlotte? I like Charlotte.
What's backlog?
Oh boy.
Backlog is all the series that we haven't finished since we started the channel.
Our greatest failure, our ultimate disgrace.
And it must be
It must be destroyed.
Must be destroyed.
At all costs.
We have things that we want to do moving forward. And the last thing that we want moving forward is to have all the comments saying, "Yeah, but why aren't you reacting to this? Why
did you finish up this series? Why don't you continue this?"
Yeah.
Was that a mocking enough voice? I feel like an asshole now. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Work
Fruits
in
baskets.
progress. Well, that implies that it's something good that's being created. This is more like cleaning up a pile of dog shit that's built up for 10 decades. Well, okay, 2.5 years, but still.
Alright. So, Fruits Basket episode 5.
Now, a more tolerable version of stupidity.
Considering that we like to drop shows left and right. Well, let me tell you a story about when we got started with the channel.
Oh boy.
We were doing a lot of series when we first started. Like, what, 30 series?
Well, we
in a
were doing
season?
upwards around 20 on average. One season, we tried for 30. That bit us in the ass, and we've been playing catch up ever since.
Alright, I forgot Moon Runes. Hang on.
Damn, Moonspeak!
There. Is that better?
That rock looks like it got bukakeed upon. Just from the little glimpse I caught of the full-size logo.
But, so we were doing really good, watching a lot of shows, and then we got a copyright
2016?
strike. And back in those days, a copyright strike was basically a death note for a channel.
Yeah, nowadays it's like, what, 3 strikes in a 3-month period, then your channel gets taken down? But back then, it was 1 strike, and you can no longer upload videos over 15 minutes. And
Which
the whole band
doing
lasted
full
for-
episode anime reactions makes it impossible.
Right, and a full on, and the whole ban or the sentence lasted 7 months. So basically, in that time, your subs would leave, activity would dwindle, any momentum you had going forward would just cease dead. That's basically what happened to our first channel, which is now
Our gaming channel.
Yeah, Otaku Saga Gaming, whatever.
Which we don't post to right now because
Yeah.
we don't have time to game.
Because we've been trying to catch up on this reaction stuff.
But yeah, and then after that, we tried to keep going at that pace, but we could never just find the time to do it. Like, work got really busy and stuff like that. But we'd end up, like, picking up all these shows that we really wanted to do, and then we'd end up getting behind, and then the next season would come up.
For like various reasons. It could
So
have been
all those shows that ended up on that list, that's our backlog.
The combination of, well, one really bad case of bad luck and just real life happening for 3 grown men, which is a lot of life happening.
It is kind of difficult to get 3 people into a studio to film when all 3 people have full-time jobs.
Yeah, it's not as if we live in our mother's
it's
basement
overtime.
and try to just critique badly everything that some people like.
Don't get us wrong, Rogue. We enjoy doing the reactions. Really, Kat? Really?
Wow,
We enjoy doing reactions. I mean, the whole reason why we started is because we enjoy riffing on anime and we enjoy making fun of things. But yeah, we do want to do other things. I mean, one of them Keaton put there, board games and open paper RPGs.
Things like that. I mean, I've been wanting to do cosplay stuff for a while. We've been wanting to do gaming stuff for a while. Like, actual anime reviews. Things like that.
Stuff more people want to watch. And that's really fun as shit to do, too. So.
Yeah.
But, in order to move forward with a clear conscience, we got to kill the backlog.
Yep.
I mean, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Or at least have a stable way of clearing the backlog.
Well, we plan to do it within, I want to say, 10 or 11 months. By the time we kind of started on this, it would have been about a year. But, yeah. Before, I always say next summer or next spring.
It's your territory there, Keaton.
If you want to do Eroge reviews, feel free. We will give you a platform.
I give it 10 tissues out of 10.
10 wadded up on it. Wouldn't dare use stars for that.
10 crusty socks out of 10.
10
How graphic can I get before we...
10 blisters out of 10.
10 bottles of lube out of 10.
Whack! Right in your face.
You like that too much.
You get the handle.
Some sort. How about
It's
several
not an
dozen?
OS stream if we weren't inappropriate.
We're like the Karma Sutra of dirty jokes.
Bad Mayrock. Bad.
Anyway,
In all sorts of ways.
now that we've been wildly inappropriate, it's time for Fruits Basket,
Oh, God. Poor Toru.
which is a mostly wholesome show.
Very wholesome. Until you look at it through our perverted rosé color glasses. Well, these two have glasses. I have 20/20 pervy vision.
Oh, Mouse isn't gonna make assets for that. Well, sorry, Keaton, you're on your own. Artists don't condone the not safe for work stuff.
Anyhow.
More like he doesn't want somebody walking in while he's making those assets.
Oh, you'd know how that feels.
Anyway, 3,
2,
1.
let's jam. How can you make Fruits Baskets pervy?
Quite easily. I mean, she's allowed to live at the Soma place rent free. I leave it to you to make 1 and 1 make 5. All right, that. This ain't that kind of series.
Well, she's a keeper.
Of the house variety, yes.
One artist, Salmite. Eh.
That was a
What?
sudden
Whoa,
flashback.
whoa. that was Whiplash.
Yeah.
Whiplash flashback.
That was flashback was so sudden my neck hurts.
It's not a flashback anymore. It's a whipback.
You said whip back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just clarifying.
What did you touch that you burned yourself?
The steam?
But she just turned off the stove.
Flashback transition smoothly yet sudden. Yeah.
Maybe Grandma's supposed to be heaven compared to the tent. Well, I guess what's going to happen to Grampy then?
I mean, I know what happens, but...
I don't remember what happens.
Oh, yeah?
Like I said, I've watched a decent bit of the original series, but that was a long time ago. So this is blind, really.
You mean the tent that's still under a landslide?
No, they dug most of it out.
They dug most of it out. I mean, how'd they get the
Or,
picture?
yeah, Yuki did. Kind of pulled an all-nighter with some help from his friends.
Oh, this opening makes me want to fall asleep.
Right?
DK, you're out of camera shot. You have to remember that the shot's a little tighter.
I agree. Yeah, definitely went the way of the Conclave anime. Opening and ending should have been reversed. Say something, damn you! This is getting awkward! Drop the pasta. Oh, you will.
Fucking say something!
I'm gonna miss looking at that ass. And considering that
I'm gonna miss peeking on her in the bath.
Considering we're talking about Shigure, wouldn't put it past him. A little.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Title drop! Also that bedhead, though. My, how very, very sad.
And how?
Of course.
You mean jelly donuts? That's a.
Hada hada. Oh.
Do we really need all of this? I mean, it's only episode 5.
I think this was like many episodes later in the original series. I can't really remember.
I'm still gonna make fun of it.
But I don't think it was only episode 5.
It's still that cliched, over-dramatic shoujo kind of moment that we all loathe and despise. I mean,
What's the significance of using the Kun honorific with a girl?
I believe Kun is used mainly for like when it comes to that, it's usually like in a more
platonic way.
well, so like say a teacher would call all their students with Kun honorific, no matter what their gender was.
Why do I get a feeling I'm gonna hate this bitch?
Because they're all pretty shitty people.
Well, it's my turn to be a lawyer, and this is called invasion of privacy! Jeez. You look like you're about to. Thank you, Grandpa.
Smack a bitch.
Damn! Grandpa with the shutdown. Get it, Grandpa! Old man is not taking no shit. Oh. Holy shit! That is the best damn thing ever.
Grandpa literally laying the smack down.
Chief Slap-a-Ho. Oh, man. Are you sure you heard her wings right, Grandpa?
I was just thinking that.
Okay, that was deserved. No, best grandpa ever. It's not year or season. No. Damn. Also, yeah, if they really hired a detective and all, wouldn't they have deduced that she was living out of a tent for a long time?
It depends on when the detective started following her.
Fair enough, but goddamn.
Also, Ryusei, Toru being far too humble for her own good is a standard shoujo series trope.
Yeah.
For the protagonist.
And I'm still coming down from the pimp slap of the millennium right there. God. Grandpa. Fucking boss, man.
Yeah, how dare you talk bad about the dead?
Sneak up on you like a ghost. Oh. You could have just gone, Kia. Oh. Whoosh, gone. No, not that way. These bitches. Shigure, you clever bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone. Got him. Then again, so are most things in Japan. Shit. That is a good shit face, Yuki. One kick! Oh no. Man, front row seat. Great. So he's lucky Grandpa got to him first. Well, with as noisy as they were being, I think it's more a perceptive, perception fail.
Just imagine how bad the her perception is. She's sitting right next to the fucking window.
I mean, right now there's an event happening in the room, so I can understand people not being as observant.
This is the shock on everyone's face, but Grandpa's. Drag. Fetch. Shouldn't it be Shiguri saying that? You know, dog and all that. Oi.
Finger flick of doom!
Damn! Learn your place. Okay, such a tsundere. Head pats? This is perfect head pat territory. Damn it. Profound moment. And then Yuki comes out. You made her cry, lowlife. Come on, come on. The setup's there. You're supposed to get her wet on the face afterward, Himiko. Not before. Hey, I was trying to be wholesome.
No, you weren't. How lewd.
Oh, too hot for YouTube, guys.
Because that wasn't a weird little mix of things.
Cha-la-la-la-la.
Let's skip down the...
Whew! I would say that smarted him, but I doubt it. He shook.
And that's how Daddy turned gay.
Oh, you troll. And we had to listen to that wannabe detective. Got him.
Yeah, nice time, mouse. Can you imagine how much worse it would have been if that had been a one kick, not just a finger flick?
Like I said, that boy is lucky Grandpa got to him first.
Right.
It would not have been Pimp Slap of the century. It would have been the beatdown of the century.
Was she Peach of what of?
Yeah.
What?
Was she Peach of? Was she still Toadstool when this was originally made? Rogue.
Peach or Toadstool.
Oh, was she Peach or Toadstool? Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
He said, "Oh, when Mario 64 came out."
Oh, okay.
I think it was just Peach in 64. Princess Toadstool of House Mushroom, first of her name.
No, the Yuki flick wasn't in the original. I have to admit, I don't remember all that much about the original either. It was a long time ago.
Huh.
That voice, was that the mother of the house? Of the Honda household? Or...
No idea. But yeah, the last time I even touched this story was over a decade ago, so yeah, I really don't remember that much about it.
Well, of Mario 64 or
No,
Fruits Basket?
Fruits Basket.
I have no idea about Mario 64, so.
Anyhow. That Pimp Slap, though.
Right.
Fuck.
Fucking grandpa.
How dare you talk bad?
Badass.
They're just unpleasant people.
Is sneering and jeering at people all you know how to do?
Damn.
Just a god tier vocal smackdown, and in such a calm voice. His face totally just unchanging, just totally unflappable through it all. Grandpa gives no fucks.
That grandpa hasn't given a fuck in years.
Oh man.
I could have sworn that there was more with those people in the original, but like almost like they spent a little bit more time with them to get under her skin a little bit more.
Like
But
Have Her Say the Night or something.
I honestly can't remember. I didn't think that it was like basically she showed up and then they instantly went into shitty mode.
Yeah, I can relate to that too, Ryu. A lot.
Well, how does the pacing of the first couple episodes compare to the original series? Because are they trying to do the same thing what they did with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I honestly can't remember.
Fair enough.
When the last time I touched a series was the manga. The last time that I watched the anime was probably 2005.
So
Maybe?
I mean, if that's a successful approach for for Brotherhood, then it may behoove them to take the same approach for this series. Also worked out pretty well, I think, in Hellsing Ultimate as well.
Yeah.
Kind of skip over the stuff you saw in the original series, then get to the nice, juicy, unseen manga material.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Spoiler is losing his touch.
Oh no, his spoiler game is still quite strong, just for this series though.
Again,
let him have this one, guys.
Again, it's been so damn long. Are you sure about that, Mouse?
Oh, he totally is. Ah, fair enough. Well,
Actually, to be fair, I'm actually really good with spoilers. I typically don't. I'm
You don't
typically good
drop
about
them.
not dropping them.
I just call you that because you have the knowledge.
Right. I am usually the guy who goes out and reads all the source material.
No one of us bothers to.
Well, hey, if I really like a series, then I'm going to go read the source material.
Fair enough.
So, especially if, its anime ends after 12 episodes and there's not a hint of a second season.
Yeah, true. Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, except from like the little snippet of SAO I've read, I really don't touch light novels. I mean, maybe I'll read a manga if it like really interests me, and then I think I just watch anime, and the vast majority of the anime I watch is usually done as these reactions.
Yeah, I read a lot of light novels. Not so much on the manga, though.
Anyhow.
Oh, yeah, the scene where she finally gets picked or whatever.
Actually, I'll be right back.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what that was symbolizing was.
Yeah, she finally found two guys who accept her.
For being an onigiri in a fruits basket.
Hey, onigiri are delicious.
I'm not sure how a fruity onigiri would be.
Depends on what you put in them.
Yeah, don't put jelly.
Yes, clearly she was a jelly donut in a fruits basket. No, you have not missed Kimetsu no Yaiba, Ginger Dwarf. We're going to be watching Kenja no Mago and then Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yeah, I tried to make a jelly-filled donut or jelly-filled onigiri.
Yeah, the rice just lets it seep through.
It really wasn't a good time. Also, it made the rice taste funny. Wise man's grandchild? Yep.
Yep.
Set everything up.
I haven't changed it over yet. I guess I could.
Well, we'll see how close Ryu's review of it is to ours. Still got it wrong.
Shouldn't be Kenja no Mago.
You're going to be watching the episode for the first time with you? Cool. At least you're caught up, unlike Keaton, who has no idea what was going on.
Right. I don't know. Like I said, I know that it's rushed. I can feel that it's rushed, but somehow I can't, or somehow I don't hate it that much. It's so weird.
I don't like it as much as Akashic Records.
Right.
I don't like it as much as that, but it's pretty close to that bar.
It's right around there for me.
Because I think
Both of them are pretty similar for me in how much I enjoy them. Because basically they're both, I could tell that there's something here, but they're not giving it enough time.
I think Akashic Records had better characters. So I mean, for those people who are actually watching Kenja no Mago and claiming that it is absolutely amazing, you should go watch Akashic Records.
Well, I mean, pretty much the only two characters I really like here is the redheaded girl and the prince guy. I like the prince guy because he's a fucking troll.
Even with the kind of messed up 2 episodes, go watch Akashic Records. Like it, I would still suggest Akashic Records over Kenja no Mago.
I can agree to that, yeah. Slowly so far.
I mean, I still want to try to find a Shironeko figurine.
I loved you from the moment I set eyes on you. What? See how easily words can influence people? Oh, Glenn, you beast.
I'm here since Fruits Basket, but I've been playing World of Warships. Nice.
Saw flaws watching with our reactions, huh? Mm.
Akashic Records really was a hidden gem. Yeah, it really was. I'm glad we did that one.
It could have been done better, but we did enjoy it as it was.
Yeah.
As
rushed as it was, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to Kenja no Mago.
Just for you, Ryu.
Just for you.
All right. All the hype you've given this episode in particular.
All right, starting in 3,
2,
1.
let's jam.
Oh, there's no bells ringing.
Da 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 da. Da.
There it is. Oh, it's the music.
You're missing the gemstones for eyes.
No, he's missing the... I don't know, the milled out lines like Geordie LaForge in Star Trek.
I see Himiko only saw the flaws after rewatching our reactions. Well, I'm glad we could point things out in a nice way. What the fuck is that?
What was that?
What the hell?
No. What was that?
Sorry. What
was that? That was like the bad kung fu movie dubbing of anime. What the fuck, yo? She didn't even move her mouth that much either. She just moved her body like someone having a seizure. What the fuck?
You're just disappointed because it wasn't the busty one.
Well, I mean, they're going to overplay her opie soon enough. That's fine. That's fine outside of these dramatic scenes. That was just ridiculous. Maybe she's practicing. Remember, OP. I mean, I kind of like how everyone's like, wait, he thinks that they're OP, you know, how everyone has that sort of group thing going on. But I got a feeling it's going to get tiresome pretty quick and just reinforce how OP Wolford is. Naked time! Whee!
Was that looking around or a seizure? Yeah. Exploitable gift, at least. Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah, sure. What?
I just feel sorry for DK's chair at that moment.
Because, every time the series comes up until we either finish it or drop it, I'm going to have to make fun of that at least once an episode.
Today we're watching Kenja no Mago.
Kenja no Mago. Now, I got to pre-record myself and not move my mouth at all. What were they thinking?
Oh my god, that was weird.
Ray-faced piggy for the thumbnail every episode.
No, like I can understand the weird confusion dance or whatever.
You could just
But that was the weirdest anime. That was the weirdest animation of that dance I've ever seen.
It was just too big. They're having her move around like she's dancing, but just a simple look, a quick double take would have sufficed. It was far too much. Far too stupid. Even for a stupid character.
I'm sorry, I can't figure out what house they're in. Because all the noble houses look the same in this series. They all look like the Konosuba mansion.
They'll try to do the Hari Hari Yukai dance. Yeah. You see, it's a big medal we hang over his neck that says OP as fuck.
See, we are good for something, Ryu.
Wait, we are? Welcome to being a main character. Yes, it's your fault for existing.
Oh, this episode just looks weird.
Do you not see the groupies with him?
I'm not sure I want to see the groupies with him. What the hell happened to their tits? I'm sorry, the animation here is just bugging me now. Absolutely bugging me. They're already out of animation budget. Yeah, they spent it all on the battle last episode.
The blue flame effect. Glowing red. Full recovery.
And to keep those sluts off of you.
Oh my. Nice turnaround. A little bit of verbal jujitsu. Usually don't get that from a love interest like that. Alright, cool. We've officially reached the Harry Potter stage of things.
Oh, you're so exasperated you didn't even get the title drop.
Yep. Dominic, Dennis.
The table of D.
It's a whole lot of D to go around. High-ranking D, too. Beanworks. Wouldn't Keen Bean have been a better shop name?
Nice and sharp.
You forgot to mention they're brittle, but... Nah. Brick oven.
What's up with the thought bubbles in this episode?
Right?
They haven't been using them in the other ones, right?
Look like they belong on an episode of like Sesame Street or something, not a 2010s anime.
Well.
He's literally using the sound type spell from Mahoka. Forgot the character uses it, but he uses it to sharpen a kendo shinai in the first or second episode.
I bet you're handy in other ways.
I don't know. Well, while she's packing, she doesn't need to use her hands.
So it's not a lightsaber? No.
It's not a psionic spirit blade either. Boy,
Oh, there we go. That's what I
hey,
was waiting for.
see? There you go. It was only a matter of time. Meanwhile, back at the Konosuba mansion.
Which one?
Right.
There,
Oh, right there. They were right there. Of course they fucked up. Not that at all, I'm sure. I feel a flashback coming on.
Oh, so you want to know how I lost my eyes?
And now you show cry tears of scarlet. Speaking about things you get asked a lot. Since you look shifty as shit. Not... I'll say not helping your case there. Technicality much? Yeah, they became more powerful perhaps. But at what cost?
Well, I mean, it's probably the main bad guy.
Great. Oh, God. Cool, now I can sabotage the investigation from within.
I mean,
not that they
from
know.
from the outside, it's not like they'd know.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. But, oh man. They done fucked up.
Very well. I shall have a look, so to speak. With the eye patches and all.
I inject my stuff on my students and they become stronger. Christian.
You're as bad as Fanta.
Silva. Stapu.
They're not just gonna hand me the fortune. Gotta earn it. I forgot, he totally says De Gazar at the end of his sentences.
Return
of the Charlie Brown animation.
Just pop off the blades.
Well, the girl's fawning over him. That ain't gonna be the only thing he's popping off often. All the guys are coming along to pop shit off, really. We're going this direction now. Yo, fat ass just wants to eat shit. I like the way you think, honey. Word transition. The old circular one. Straight out of Windows Movie Maker. It was a trap!
Oh, you're gonna examine one.
Yours. Damn, son! Oh boy. Brace for total party wipeout. To draw him out. Well, you caught me. Congratulations. Dead. A person. Oh boy. And I'm guessing a good load of this. Oh boy. Yeah, nah, don't think so.
My, how convenient.
What was that? They call it an explosion. Good job, Mook. Is that right, asshole? God damn it, Leroy. That was a pretty cool sequence, though. But rule number one! Sounded like Spirit Blade. Oh, could be. I like that.
Where'd all the dead/dying mooks in the room go?
This is a street fight, kid, not an official duel. Nice one. Oh!
Why did they advance inside the room?
And we get a good look at his face. Oh! Can see just fine. So I'm gonna kill you all. Whoopsie. Ooh. He doesn't see. Oh! Got him. Damn. Shannon, the Technicolor beatdown. So you know at the end of like Dragon Ball Z
see why
arcs,
the rest of the animation was so wonky.
Jesus, Weezus.
Whew.
So you know how in Dragon Ball Z, when the villain finally gets done in by a spirit bomb, they just fade to nothing? Kind of like that. Except that it's totally not it, but it looks like that. Of course. Dude, you just had to say something. You dumbass. The Google spell isn't working, huh?
No. Was that a solar beam? Something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Are you sure about this?
How the hell are they not vapor? I mean, he must have been really pinpoint with his giant magnifying glass.
Also, I'm getting big time sketchy vibes from these two.
Well, anybody higher up is Sketch City.
True. So yeah, solar beam.
Yeah, solar beam.
Ambient light?
I think maybe he's talking about the full spectrum of light.
That's true. Medieval-ish fantasy setting, they wouldn't know about infrared light. So in that case, he made a giant microwave beam. Damn.
Okay,
Well, that fight was excellent for a first encounter with
this
the big
comes
bad.
into the whole fact that they're rushing through everything. I didn't think that this was an appropriate episode for another fight.
So soon off of him killing off Kurt.
Right. Because, like...
Yeah, I didn't expect this encounter that soon. I thought it would be more cool down like we got in the first half of the episode.
Yeah.
The problem is that they keep speeding it through to the fights, but they're not giving enough time for the stuff in between, like actually getting to know the characters.
They really need to slow down. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen.
That's 100% not going to happen at this point.
They're on the fast track now. Otherwise, it would have been more cool down, more school daily life stuff.
Yellow, red, or Vanadis?
Oh.
Okay,
Vanadis we went to almost all the way to the end. Or
Vanadis, I thought Vanadis was before our time.
Well, it was.
Well, it was. Well, yeah, I remember.
I watched.
We both watched it
together. 8 episodes of it, maybe. No, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I was planning on bitching about it. Oh, he's not dead.
What a fucking shock. But he is thoroughly fucked up. And I was actually going to praise this fight scene because it was a really good battle. Normally, it's a squash match just to establish that, hey, I'm the big bad guy, you got to get stronger. This did not play out to that cliche, and I like that. So that really makes the, coming revenge, the second attempt at seizing power, all the better. But
again, as much as I know that they're fucking everything up by speeding through it, I still don't dislike it. Like I don't find it a slog to watch, which is surprising.
I feel like they're kind of slogging. Well, maybe not slogging. They're rushing the student interaction so hard that it's making like the first half was boring as shit.
Yeah.
Boring as shit, had weird ass faces and weird ass animations and
right.
Really dirty.
Well, I mean, it comes down to the fact that your anime can't just be fighting. Like you have to spend an appropriate amount of time on the story in between all the fighting too.
Like I was actually more interested what they're doing with the sword.
Right, I was quite interested with that. Unfortunately, they don't give the characters enough time to
just live. Really.
Be characters.
Yeah. I'll say, I mean, it's supposed to be like a sort of comedic and like school-based slice of life element to this. But yeah, they rush through that part of it so fast. Just like, okay, yeah, this guy is a student in school. Let's just rush him along to the fight now. It's like, okay, where did analogy come in?
I'd agree with Christian.
Okay, it's like going on like a guided tour of a place. And Rizzo, you'll remember this one when we went to Nara. There's so much to see there, but you kind of rushed along by, the people who are going to take it back to where you started from.
That's a pretty good analogy as the guided tour. Basically, like, here's the important parts. Yeah. That's all you need to see.
Yeah, let's go here. Okay, be here at this time. All right, here we go. And then we go get ice cream and the cheapo souvenirs before heading back. Yeah. It's not really getting the whole thing. Or at least enough of what you want out of it.
Christian Silva? Yeah. He says it's not painful to watch once you started, but if you heard about it before, it would be a sure skip.
We did hear a wee bit about it before we watched it, though. So there is that. But I guess the chat here, what they're asking though, whether or not we like it or not, is it
if you were going to talk about this series to somebody who hasn't watched it at this point.
To this point. So episodes 1 through 4.
I'm sure that people who watched episodes 1, 2, and 3 talked about it, and those people, I'm sure that after this season, not many people are going to come back and watch this.
No, definitely sure, not. Yeah. This is not a series that you're like, man, I want to go watch that again.
Yeah, no, actually, like I'm pretty sure a good load of the people who started on this series have dropped it by 2 or 3.
Yeah. I mean, Ryu, I'm not sure if Ryu dropped it or not, but I'm not sure I want to drop it because it is still enjoyable. It could be so much better, though.
Well, again, I mean, it's almost the theme of this season. It's love what these series could be. Just not loving entirely what they've shown.
You know what the series is doing a really good job of?
reminding us of our failed potential. Worth it.
This show's doing a really good job of making me want to go read the novels.
Oh.
Because I'm interested enough in the story to want to know about it. But the anime is not doing a good job of showing it.
So you want to see how much better the novel is?
Right.
Kenja no Mago is where the bad animation that people were expecting from One Punch Man went.
Those thought bubbles were pretty damn derpy. And of course the seizure dance.
God, the thought bubbles were stupid.
It was like straight out of like Charlie Brown or Sesame Street or some shit.
Right?
Some like low budget PBS animation.
And all the walking animation. Like if it was walking sort of straight on, like at the angle that you can see us at, it just looked like they were doing this.
And if you're looking at characters walking forward toward the camera straight on, they look like cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, it was
so two-dimensional.
They look even more two-dimensional than two-dimensional normally looks.
Congratulations, we've reached Picasso levels of animation. Even the cat doesn't like it. You tell him, Meko. Oh, wait, no, that's Mouse.
That's somebody.
That's Mouse.
Probably hungry.
Probably annoying.
Probably. No, she's just begging for airtime, you know. Being locked out of the studio wasn't in her contract. Oh, God. That answer depends on how long you've been around kids, Mayrock. Because any parent worth their salt is going to play Elmo's World or that goddamn Baby Shark song incessantly. Because it works at shutting kids up. So, yeah. As someone who's been fortunate in that situation before, nothing is as bad as Elmo's World. Not even Vanadis. Or Shoumetsu Toshi. Or any anime from China. Anyway. Silence is golden, but duct tape is silver. And it's so simple, you know. Just tape them up, throw them in the closet, and maybe toss in a few Fruit Loops to get them by. I don't know. Cheap, too. But anyway, I don't know why, too. Because, I mean, I love live-action movies they do. I mean, not just the old, like, kung fu ones with, like, Jet Li and Jackie Chan and whatnot. Some of, like, the historical dramas. Like, have you ever seen Red Cliff? Holy shit, that is awesome. Really, really good.
Well, that kind of makes sense because, you know, like, yeah, they do good live action, but their animation sucks. Japan does good animation, but their live action sucks.
That is true. Even the good examples like Detroit Metal City is
yeah.
really compared to...
It's so bad.
Yeah. That is true. Strengths and weaknesses, I guess. A little something to think about. I kind of like those things, like, things that kind of get me thinking sort of philosophically. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Never thought of it that way before. Thank you for the enlightening, for the refreshing perspective. Death Note by Netflix is the best ever. Well, okay. If you're going to Americanize an anime, that's how it should be done. And Willem Dafoe as Ryuki.
William Dafoe as Ryuki.
Nailed it. There was no other casting choice. It had to be him, or just don't do Death Note. The only American actor I think can even come close to that level of just creepy, otherworldly, just, awesomeness. And they didn't try to set it in, like, Neo Tokyo like they were rumored they were going to do for Leonardo DiCaprio's Akira remake. Or Neo New York or whatever. And they attempted a story that could be Americanized. I mean, you're not exactly going to try and remake Rurouni Kenshin in the United States or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably the big thing. If they're going to take a story and then Americanize it, make sure that it's one that can be Americanized.
Case in point, or at least a case that isn't in point, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh, wonderful segue.
Trying to get the
Like a sledgehammer.
Trying to force it through, you know. Didn't have time for lube.
I cringe at how apparently they're going to do a live action SAO film. You probably could do that very well, actually.
It just depends.
As long as you do things right.
They're not going to.
They're not going to. It's going to be garbage.
Well,
because it's a film adaptation.
Personally, I haven't seen Fullmetal Alchemist, but I've heard good things about it. So as long as they
I haven't wanted to watch it, to be honest.
hopefully that turns out well. I mean, that's something that I want to do after we finish the backlog, is talk about live action adaptations a little bit more and deal with them. So I don't know.
It's definitely hit or miss. A fair amount of misses. I mean, come on, a real life Japanese version of basically wearing a blonde wig to be Edward. That's kind of.
Well, the big question is, is it going to be Hollywood or
SAO Bridge live action?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. SAO Bridge is unofficial.
Right.
And also, I think, the kind of comedy that would appeal to a Western audience that you'd find in a Bridge series wouldn't really fly in Japan anyway.
Anyway, we should continue on with the stream. We got one more.
Let's get this over with.
Anyway, starting in 3,
2,
1.
let's jam.
Right. Apparently our boy has the look of a man now. Why are we flashing back to this? He already cut through the boulder. What the fuck, anime?
I hate when anime does this.
I'll say, are you sure you queued up the right episode? But I know
Yep.
this happened toward the end of the last episode, so I know you queued up the right episode. Also, nice earrings. Did your boyfriend buy them for you? Got him! You want to know how I got this scar?
recapture Dynafire.
Also, do they do that for every trainee?
I believe you asked that last week.
Again, well, didn't get an answer, so I must.
Oh, Hollywood SAO? We'll talk about that later. That mask was, yeah.
Yeah, but Ghost. Well, apparently. I don't know. What is up with the rapey pigs this season?
Right?
Zuko looking pissed.
And
as
all the
usual.
fucking scarred faces.
Not just little ones, too, that you'd expect from a katana. Big friggin' gashes. They get in a fight with a meat grinder and lose?
Are they all from demons?
Probably.
Actually, like a claw or something? Okay, I can buy that. A lot of these demons are in dire need of a petty manny.
What about my swords?
Well, they wouldn't use big old double-edged.
Hey,
Dash
I have
armor and
a
swords.
good sized sword.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, the Japanese usually favorite smaller swords and just try to use them more precisely.
I have a traditional longsword.
Oh.
Actually, it is a just a hand and a half sword. I mean, it's a proper arming sword.
Huh. Well, it ain't that convenient. It's like the racing line in Forza. Once you follow that, you're going to say good lap times. Now, how the fuck did they get from that dude's mask to a rock? This is some Penn and Teller foolish shit.
No normal person would be.
Since they had pets. Okay, normally touching moments like these would be, we have to ruin them, but I can't. How about you guys?
Dick
I
knows
had
is
one
kinda
thing, but it
distracting
already
me, so-
passed.
Yeah. Nah, it was too good. You just sliced a fucking boulder in half, my boy. Come on. And besides, it's not as if we can reset the rock.
Again.
It's actually kind of surprised he had him go for it. Because normally, I forgot what it's called, a shimesawa? Those are ropes denoting sacred objects in Shinto. So yeah, no, you can't reset the rock again. You've sliced in half a holy relic. Well done. Good. It was poisoned. Hmm.
I didn't like the sound of that.
But I'm a main character. I can't cover up my face.
Probably wear it to the side, like you see some do. Those like cheap plastic masks you get from temples and festivals.
That's how you hop in here, Dennis? I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying, that's how you're gonna hop in here?
They were dead. Oh, lovely. Ooh. No, nothing wrong at all.
Yeah, that should immediately, like, send off warning bells.
Or at least, cause you to be a wee bit cautious. Oh.
Do you have to have a scar to get in?
Oh,
Pretty much.
Scars. Where's her scar? Oh wait, I probably don't want to know.
Let's play together forever. God, we're just one hallway full of blood away from this being a full-blown rip-off of The Shining.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Dennis. I mean, it's always fun to have you in chat.
Mm-hmm.
"7 days.
Just survive, huh?
The kids from Holic. XXX Holic.
Running, 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 running.
Remember, you also have a bunch of other kids who have to survive the night. Or survive the week.
Yeah, no guarantee that all of them are going to play nice.
It's the Hunger Games all over again.
Or whatever. He's right behind you. Oh, shit.
Don't know, but it might be a little easier to hear if you hadn't covered up one ear.
Woo! Going for dynamic entry. Tongue game too strong. That's a pretty blue looking sword. Cool, they're distracted. Suck. 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 Ho ho!
Ooh.
Come on, where's the kanji that usually accompanies an attack name like that? That was nice, though. Finally.
Don't relax now.
When you achieve victory, tighten your helmet cord. Like, dumbass. Oh.
We know it was a cover. Calm down, people. Still a good song.
I hear in faraway lands they call it vibranium. And remember, if you break it, Itagaki will break your bones. Uh-oh. We got a big one on our hands. You kind of did, actually. Oh. We got a big demon on our hands. forest god from Princess Mononoke? I am the great mighty Pooh. Hey, big brown blobby thing has a rotten smell. Come on, what else could it be?
It's just missing the mask.
That one. No, he's thoroughly screwed. Ooh. That's even worse. Is that what killed them?
Yeah, probably.
No matter how hard you try, it's not enough. I'm guessing this thing has a really big healing factor.
Already claimed one.
Looks like we've had one drop out.
All those arms, though. He's extremely armed and dangerous. Itadakimasu! Man, just one kid and he's hulking out? Fuck.
Run!
I have a feeling that won't be enough.
Probably not, but he gave him a good, like,
Damn! Okay.
5-10 seconds there.
Disarm? Disarmed.
Yeah, but he's got so many arms, every time he slashes, he'll be disarmed.
And he probably is going to regenerate this one in one fell swoop. Creepy! And regenerated.
Holy.
Great. So a demon with a really big grudge. Ooh. Bruh. And then he finds out about, shit. How do you get soul kind of power from a ginger? All this smack talking, though. I felt a really big hit coming on. Oh, now you've done it.
Oh.
I know he's the main character, but still. One punch!
Ow.
And the mask is broken on the first hit. Damn, son. Yeah, no, you're not. You're dead.
Yeah, he's about to go die by another demon, I bet.
Oh, happy day. Yeah, no. Whoo! Hell of a dodge roll. Is he gonna tie his arms in a knot? Ooh.
Weird use of 3D on that shot.
Ow!
Pop.
Nice. And now you're in the air. Oh. Hmm. The headbutt. Nice use of a headbutt, that. So how many times is he going to quote his favorite techniques? But the opening ain't in for the neck. Oh. Why are we watching Hellgirl now? Oh. What was it? It was a general who fought for the Union in the Civil War. And his last words were, don't worry, they couldn't hit an elephant at this distance. That moment kind of reminded me of that. If not for the recap. Well, it was a short recap, to be fair. But yeah, a moment to either build up the fight more or kind of come down from the edge, a little bit afterward. That would have been nice.
No, Merrick. I'm pretty sure that was the American Civil War.
And once again, the ending credits mirroring the opening credits and having the molesting pig guy.
Right.
Man bear pig. Aw. Obviously. Well, of course, leave it to the demon to fall for the ginger.
Interesting.
Yeah, This
At
is
least
infinitely more interesting than the training arc we were subject to.
At least it finally picked up.
It started, I think. This is where we're really getting into the meat of the story now. Actually fighting.
Yeah, the best part of the episode's right at the end. You get to listen to Netsuko make cute noises. I don't know. I definitely like this episode better than the last one. And I like that they're using the that art style for the
that you see in the end.
Kind of magic stuff that he's using, the techniques that he's using. I think that that's really fucking cool. Like, that aesthetic is really cool.
Yeah, they're finally using, beautiful element of art there that makes this series stand out. So that is definitely a positive.
There was, what was it? So is that scene when it showed that guy from before failing to slash the demon's neck? Had some... It wasn't, like, wonky or anything. It was just a weird time to use CG. Like, his sword was made of... It was CG. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was just a weird moment.
Recreations, Breath of Water and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, Sabito.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want things to go back to what they were, and I'm kind of apprehensive about enjoying what's coming.
Yeah. You know there's going to be a lot of death in this show.
Oh, of course. I mean, everyone's already scarred as shit when they arrived. We see, students, get eaten and everything. This is kind of serious.
Well, apparently demons cannot starve to death. At least I don't think so. Because it showed that one saying that he hadn't had human in so long.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on demonic metabolism. Like, what all they get out of eating a human. Do they subsist on, like, spiritual energy or something? Because if that's the case, then one of Ugaki's disciples will be a pretty hearty meal.
Maybe but Nezuko, I mean, she's been, 2 years now?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She hasn't eaten anything in 2 years? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was only 2D, not CG?
No, that definitely looked like CG to me. Like, just his sword.
We'll have to go through the frame by frame. We can discuss that on Discord.
Actually, speaking of swords, not for Sabito, but for Tanjiro. Really like the water sword that Dokugaki gave him. Just the way it looks. I mean, it's kind of, the sort of like blue lines in there. Yeah, it makes it look like an elemental weapon, but it's not really like a big and flashy sword like you'd see in like fantasy anime. It still looks like practical, but still with an air of magic around it. It's a really nice sword.
As far as this series goes, since it is going to be a 26 episode series, I think maybe we should try to give it a little bit longer. Because it being a longer series, only giving it like 3 or 4 episodes isn't quite the same as a 3 episode rule on a 12 episode series.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, it was just a training montage up until this point. Now we're getting into the meat of the story.
Right. This gives it a chance to kind of get into the meat of it. So, that's my opinion on this one for now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess it gets to stay for now.
Because, fuck. That's all I'll say about that. Just fuck.
Gets to stay for now.
Well,
unfortunately,
unfortunately, you are well excited about this episode. This did get your blood pumping.
This was good. This was good. But I have to hate everything because backlog. It's in my contract.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so guess that's it so far for yellows.
Yeah. I don't think we lost Fairygon. Did we lose Fairygon?
I think you two are still on the fence about it.
I don't know. Fairygon's just...
Yeah, I'm really on the fence about that one. This most recent episode really disappointed me.
Especially with how stupid Free is.
Right.
Good God.
Yeah, Fairygon is also a 2-core. But at least this one, you can see where the story is starting to go. Fairygon, it's just all over the fucking place.
Well, Fairygon...
It's almost like they want to make it a...
It's a bad guy of the week, really.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like they want to make it a villain of the week type story, but for 26 episodes.
Well, I think that they just need to establish the main bad guys, I suppose. I guess that's what they're trying to do.
Who are looking for fairies and the tomes and whatnot, but still, how they go around kind of explaining, I guess, all that. They're just doing it like new character by new character. Not so much like significant event by significant event, but if they do that, it'll be running the risk of just rushing through a story as well. So, yeah.
Anyway, during that episode, I heard the cats making weird sounds, so I gotta go check on that.
Mm.
I think one of them ate too fast.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Great. I guess we have a few presents in the shoe area by the front door.
Oh, that was close from that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I like the aesthetic so much, but it's so meh.
To answer you, Fanta, I have an hour and a half.
However, I don't know what we're gonna get to. We didn't really have anything else planned.
Could just start to... Where are we on the backlog list? Oh, the yellows are done.
The lights warm up really slowly.
Fairygon could be a pretty good game. Actually, wait, wasn't it based on a game?
All right,
No, it was
Marak, have a
original,
good
never
one.
mind.
Yeah, Fairygon's an original.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, it's
I
kind of
still haven't
playing.
decided on it.
It's kind of playing out like an anime based on a game.
Yeah, a little bit.
It would make a decent game.
I don't know if we're gonna stick around for one more hour. We might jump off. I don't know. Like I said, we didn't really have anything else planned, and I don't really have all the stuff that I need for the backlog stream. Because it's, I don't have all the assets downloaded and stuff.
Tomorrow, perhaps?
Yeah, we'll probably get to it tomorrow.
At long last, right, people?
So, Well, I mean, Zero's not here, but I guess we could go ahead and sign out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as always, thank you guys so much for joining us for this stream. Hope you come back again next week. Hopefully we can figure out a regular time to start hitting this, because that would be great.
That's a fucking laugh. Anyway. Right. Just in time to sign off.
Yes. Yeah. But as always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm tired.
See you next time.